Hey guys, for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you what lip colors that I think pair best with this outfit. Now, basically what I mean by this is today I am wearing a purple shirt. It's somewhere between a burgundy and eggplant purple. And what I want to do is give you guys ideas on what lip colors to pair with your outfits. So I want to make this into a series where different days I'll wear a different outfit and share with you guys what lip colors that I feel pair best with those outfits and do all different kinds of shades and colors. So I'm just going to get right into the video. Now, I have a lot of different lipsticks that I'm going to share with you guys. Some are lip glosses, most are lipsticks, and then I have one lip liner to share with you guys. So, the number one color that I would pair with this colored shirt would be the Revlon lipstick in the shade Mauvy Night. This is such a beautiful color, so I'm going to swatch it for you guys. To me, this is the most perfectly done purple lipstick. I mean, it's not exactly purple purple. It has some red in here, and I find it to go just pair so nicely with this colored shirt. Now, this is a very like fall-esque type of purple for a shirt, so I think a lot of people would have this kind of purple, especially if they have a lot of like fall colors in their closet. So this lipstick would go perfectly with this colored shirt. Now I'm going to swatch it on my lips for you guys so you can see why I like it. So first I'll just dab it onto my lips like that. So you can see how it looks just lightly dotted all over the lips. This is like the more subtle kind of purple color. See, and it just gives you a nice light hint of purple to your lips, but it still looks pretty natural. Now the shade is buildable. It can get a lot deeper. So if I were to put it to the full extent that it gives, and this, I believe, this is a cream sheen finish, so it's a cream finish. So it has a little bit of a sheen to it, and it's not matte at all. Even though this is deeper than my actual lip color and it does look more purple on me, it's gonna pull more pink the less pale you are. So if your skin is more medium or deeper, this will pull more pink, but it's still a very pretty color. So let me show you guys it close so you can see it. And this is what it looks like on the arm. But I just think this pairs so nicely with any purple outfits that I wear, especially if they have some red in them. Now this one, even though it doesn't have red in it, it has like a slight amount of red to it, a slight burgundy kind of shade. It's also more on the eggplant side, so it's more purple. And that's the same way I feel about the lipstick itself, but it's overall such a beautiful color. It's between almost like a purple mauve and a berry. I would say it's more berry than it is purple, but it's absolutely beautiful. And this is like my favorite purple toned lipstick. So I had to mention that shade because it's just my favorite. I have another shade to share with you guys. This one a lot of other people love that have tried these type of lipsticks. If this one's too dark for you, this shade is very similar, but it's a little bit lighter. and it's not as purple. Or this next shade, I should say. Okay, so this is the shade. It's by Revlon. It's a cream finish, and it's the shade Sassy Mob. So this is the color. So it's still a cream, but I find it to have a little bit... I'm going to show you guys. So this is the shade right next to Mauvy Nights. You can see this pulls more purple, and then this pulls like more pink, like more like a rosy pink, I would say, with a slight hint of purple in it. It's still on the berry side. These are both kind of like berry mauvey colors, but both really beautiful. Oh, I should, you know what? I'm gonna redo this. Let me lightly dab it on the lips for you guys. So if you want just like a slight hint of color, this is the way to do it. Just lightly dab it on your lips. If it's too much for you and just for like an everyday basis. I was gonna say that too. So with like the shade like Mauvy Nights and Sassy Mob, they do look more daytime appropriate if you just lightly dab it on your lips. And then, you know, if you have a special event, then you can like fully put it on. I mean, I don't care. I'd put it on either way, but just wanted to mention that. Because they are a little bit more pigmented than some other like nude shades. Now I'm going to fully put it on. I just think these are like the best Revlon lipsticks I've tried. Like these two colors are just so perfect. And this shade goes with a lot of different purples. So with the purple that I'm wearing right now, it's a lot lighter and it pulls more pink than that color. It's kind of more like on the red violet side of purple, the lipstick itself. But I still think it suits it very nice. And if you don't want a color as deep as Mauvy Nights, I would go for this one. Now it is a cream finish, but I find it to be a little bit less shiny and slight, even though it's still on the cream side, it slightly has more matte in here at the same time. So it's a little bit more smooth on the lips, not as shiny, but overall very pretty color. Oh, I got lipstick in my teeth. But it has such a pretty finish to it, and it's such a beautiful color. This will go with a lot of different purple outfits, but especially like this one. So I wanted to mention that lipstick as well. So those are the two, I feel like, lipsticks that pair the best with this shirt. So I wanted to get those out of the way for you guys because they both pair so nicely with this type of purple. Okay, so I want to show you a couple different glosses that I think pair really nice with this shirt. The first one is the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Madeline. So I'm going to swatch it for you guys right here. Such a beautiful shade. So I had to mention it. So this is the shade right here. Now this isn't purple at all, obviously, but so the reason why I feel like this pairs nicely with this type of shirt, this is a more fall tone purple. Like to me, this looks like the kind of purple you wear during the fall. That's the time when I got this shirt. I got it last year at TJ Maxx during the fall time. And this lip gloss is like a nude, but it doesn't have a whole lot of pink in here. I'd say it's slightly more on the tan beigey side. So it pairs really nice with these vampy purple kind of colors. So I had to mention this one. It pairs well with like a lot of other colors as well, but you know, especially for this type of shirt, I just think it pairs really nicely with this type of purple. So I had to mention that one. And this is a nice purple if you don't want to wear lipstick. Lipstick's just too much for you. You can just wear a nice gloss. I forgot to bring one over, but another good one is the Maybelline Lip Gloss in the shade Stone. That's another good one. It's a little bit deeper than this color, but that one would pair really nicely with this purple shirt as well. I just forgot to bring it, sorry. Okay, so the next shade I'm going to swatch for you, this is one more lip gloss. This is the NYX This is the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Caramelt. So I think this is another really amazing color. Let me swatch it for you guys. If you guys don't want a light gloss, if you want like a deeper brown kind of shade that is very warm tone, I would go with this color. It's absolutely stunning. I'm gonna swatch it for you guys on my lips. Okay, so this is the color. I think this works really nicely with this type of purple because it is darker and it goes more with like the fall time. Now, it's also great if you I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but if you don't want like a super light lip gloss, this has some nice color to it. It's a lot more pigmented. I prefer more pigmented lip glosses in general, or lip colors in general. So this one is just really beautiful and really nice. And it has a lot of warmth to it, so I find this to be pretty flattering as well. So that is Caramelt. And I find it pairs really nicely with like this shirt because it's more on the vampy purple side. So yeah, had to mention that one. Okay, so the next one I'm going to share with you guys, this is another purple lipstick. I forgot to mention it. This is by the Revlon line, and this is in the shade Berry Haute. So let me swatch it for you guys. I should have swatched it with other Revlons, but oh well. So this is the most purple tone out of the mauve, out of the Revlon lipsticks. I would say this is a berry. It's kind of like a berry purple, just like these two I feel like are more on the berry mauvey side. This one is very berry toned, but it's absolutely beautiful. And again, I think this shirt has more purple in it than red. Oh, you know what? Let me lightly dab this on my lips for you guys. Okay, so if you want to wear it, like have it more wearable for like an everyday type of look, you can just lightly dab it on your lips like this, and then it still looks really nice and gives your lips a nice color without it being too much. But now I'm going to show you guys what looks like full pigment. Okay, so this is the beautiful color on the lips and then swatched. So beautiful. I think it pairs so nicely with this shirt as well. So this would actually be the third color that I think pairs really nicely with this shirt, like the most. But it's overall so beautiful and so flattering. And it's a really pretty fall shade as well. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to more lipsticks. So I have the first lipstick. This is the shade, or you know what? I'm gonna show you guys before the lipstick. I'm gonna show you guys the lip liner. So this is the Rimmel London lip liner in the shade Cafe au Lait. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at pronunciation, I know. I'll show you guys what it looks like swatch. So it's a pretty nice brown shade. It's got a lot of pigment to it. It's like a warm kind of tone. Actually, is it warm tone? I don't know. I think it is. It has like slightly some red in it, so I would say it's a little bit more on the warm tone side. And then I'm gonna line my lips. I always reach for browns like these. I just think they're so perfect. This is the shade, and then on my lips. And I think it goes so nicely with this shirt because this is a very dark vampy purple. So this is one kind of lipstick that I would always reach for with purples, because it just, with this type of purple shirt, because it is so perfect and it has kind of like that more vampy lip look on myself. So I just absolutely love it. So pretty. I wouldn't actually say it's a vampy because it's pretty warm tone, but you know, it looks like a darker shade on my complexion, but it's absolutely beautiful. And I find it goes so perfectly with this type of eggplant burgundy purple. Okay, so I'm gonna swatch some more colors for you guys. The rest are just lipsticks for the most part, except for a liquid lipstick too. So the first shade is a Maybelline lipstick, and it's in the shade 650 Nude Embrace. So this is the color. I'm gonna swatch it right here for you guys. Now that's really light. Okay, so this is the type of shade that really washes me out because it's very pale, like a pale beigey kind of brownish tone, kind of grayish brown color. So when I wear this, I usually go for a lot of makeup, but it's perfect for the fall time. That's when I find myself reaching for this a lot, so I think it works really nicely with this type of purple. I'm gonna show you guys, I might, you know what, I might do this brown lip liner